Peace and blessings and namaste to all light warriors, workers, and everything in between. It is I, Sophie, today, a traveling Sophie, and it is hot. And it's weird because it was actually chilly yesterday. But I digress. The title of this transmission, The Devil Made Me Do It. I'm just going to let you know up front that this is not going to resonate for everyone. I am approaching this with an esoteric school of thought, okay? And this is a higher level of consciousness. But I am broadcasting this to the 3D realm. And I'm broadcasting this to the 3D realm so that you can get a grander understanding on how to defeat your enemies. But we're going to start it off this way. Old illustrations of the devil, right? Red, pitchfork, horns, right? The red symbolizing a fire, no doubt. And the pitchfork, probably a variation of the ancient tridents, okay? And a lot of beings throughout eons carried the trident. Some of them were Krishna, Neptune or Poseidon, also the energy called Shiva, along with the devil. And the pitchfork or the trident was a three-pronged staff, but they were symbolic. Each prong symbolized a process. The first prong symbolized creation. The second prong symbolized judgment. The third prong symbolized destruction. Okay? So this coincidentally is what your Satan is carrying as well. Now, fast forward a little bit, we're going to break down what Satan actually is and what it meant. And ancient Aramaic and ancient Hebrew as well. This energy, or this title, Satan, simply meant Ha-Satan, which means the adversary, okay? And if you want to go further, in more Kabbalistic school of thoughts, Satan also stood for self-willed, okay? So this is a force or an energy that is in opposition to things of the Creator, is opposition to peace and harmony. It is self-governant. It is selfish, okay? It is an energy that lacks compassion or empathy for others because it is only about self-governing, selfish things, right? So this is considered the adversary. Now, what's also more important to know is the adversary, or Satan, is just not one malevolent being sitting there rubbing his hands together like this. Good. No. It is an energy that at any time becomes self-willed and can infiltrate each and every sentient being. Okay? Self-willed, which is why it was said to us, resist the devil and it shall flee from you. Now, what I'm saying to you is, in the 3D realm, we are always presented with duality, okay? That was designed on purpose. And it was a design, the duality, to see which level you're going to lean more to. Even though there's many levels in between, they limit it very to two. So now you have good versus evil, light versus dark, black versus white, you know, up, down, any of that. Even in our politics, we only got two, right? Now, this is because this is the basic realm of conditioning for your soul's evolutionary growth. The basic realm to take aside, all right? Now, higher levels of consciousness that understand unity consciousness have to automatically, no doubt, say or think we're all connected, right? So that means that if we have a creator of all includes the adversary, all right? What you don't realize is when you are being tested or tempted by the devil, all things was designed for your good. And yes, this is going to be very controversial to some of you. So if it does not resonate with you, that's okay. Take a step back, you know, find somebody that does, all right? But right now, I'm trying to get a certain people or a certain group out of the mentality of that there's got to be somebody on the outside to fight. When in reality, you have to start fighting from within. Okay? Now, you were never designed to fail these tests. Okay? Everything about you and the I am presence that resides within you was designed to be stronger enough to defeat these tests. Why? Because all opposition, all tests, all temptations are designed to reflect to you where your shortages are, what you are struggling with, what you need to overcome. So if you have not healed over a certain thing, then there will be tests that will come to you that represent that same thing that you are struggling with, in hopes that you have evolved enough to overcome it. If you find yourself continually tempted by the same things over and over and over again, you've got some healing to do. And you can't scapegoat the devil for it. Why? The devil's just doing his job. Do you understand? And the job of that type of energy is to put in your face the things that you need to develop. It was always designed for humanity to keep growing, moving upwards. And certain strategies were placed that only those that are coming from higher realms of consciousness kind of understand these algorithms, these plans, okay? Whether they come across as negative to you or positive to you is in the way that you're going to process the test, or you're going to process the information that comes through. It can be looked at as negative. It can be looked at as evil, or it could be looked at as a force pushing you to your highest self. Do you understand? Your mindset must evolve now. Okay? We can no longer sit around and scapegoat the devil for the free will choices that we make. Yes, you can allow yourself to be influenced by negative attachments, but only once you have succumbed to the self-will energy. If you don't succumb to the self-will energy, it will flee. All right? And if you have already overcome that one level of your consciousness that you may still be struggling with, that has not healed, that keeps on bringing things back up over and over and over again in your life, that you keep falling victim to, you will find out quickly that you will not be able to advance because that particular lesson has not been conquered yet. So you're going to stay in this loop. Before we can get to the point of fighting the enemy or the devil outside of ourselves, we must first have to defeat the ones that's within. And we do that when we overcome the testing, when we bypass the trials, when we push away the temptations. You won't get the same tempting anymore. You'll get a new one. You need to know, when it is said, greater is he that is in me than he is of the world, what we're actually talking about is there's a stronger I am presence that is locked in your DNA that can surpass any negative form in this realm of existence. It's lower vibrational than you. However, if you find yourself unable to do that, then you are resonating with the same low vibration that you were designed ultimately to overcome with ease. The devil's doing his job. Remember the three-pronged fork: creation, judgment, destruction. Right? The devil made me do it? No. The devil tempted you. The devil showed you the areas you, with your free will choice, decided to succumb to it. And now you have to overcome it. And once you overcome it, you'll advance again. And you'll keep on going on and on and on and on and on. Get out of the delusion, okay, that there is a malevolent force here that is really designed to just take you down. It's not really a delusion. It actually is. It actually is. There are forces that's designed to take you down. But you were equipped to be stronger and you weren't supposed to fail. So, this force that's designed to take you down, you're supposed to be stronger than. Okay? And you can easily defeat it. Stop fearing the devil. Stop fearing the devil. And instead, learn how to advance yourself. I am Sophie, and I love you all. Bye.